I've obviously got the outer, the inner, the poles and the pegs. So I've pegged the fork, pegged that corner, pegged the middle two where the little metal buckle things are. The middle and the front. So it's like that. Just like in there. But make sure this is loose for when you, because this bit is going to go in the end of that pole. As they put the poles through, the poles have got different colours. So you see it'll be taped up grey, and then grey, so grey goes with grey, and then obviously yellow goes with the yellow one. So there's the tent up. Literally, you can actually, the back ones are probably easier to put in the thing. So obviously you've got, I don't know how well you can see it. You've got the little key goes up into the pole. You can take the peg out, obviously, and then put the peg back in after if it's easier to get it in without the peg in the ground. And the same with that one. This one's harder, but if you want, you can lie it flat, so it's like tipped over that way, and then put the little key thing up the hole, and that'll be easier because it's obviously flat and you don't have to bend it round. So then once you've put them in, you've got these little poles, not poles, little clips, and you just clip them to the pole. And there's one on each pole, so just clip all them on. But so when you put them poles in, it'll stand up freely at the back, but when you put these in, it'll want to go that way. So it'll stop that from happening. You put the two pegs in there, but you only put them in once you've put this front pole through. If that makes sense. But if you want, you can get a peg, you put it through obviously the little hole, and you can tension it a bit more, so you can pull it and it'll just tension the tent a bit more. Or you can do it at the back like this. So obviously you put your tent through it, you put your peg through there, literally pull it as much as you can, and it'll get it tensioned. So obviously you've got the front where the zipper goes. So obviously you've got the inner of the tent, and that's where the inner bit goes in. So I'll do that now. One more thing, now you've obviously got the guy lines. So you've got the rope like this. So what you do is literally you pull. You've got that little metal ring, the bit on the outside. You pull that. So I'll show you what. So literally you pull this like that, and that's what tensions it. So you can keep pulling it like that, and then you put your peg there, and then you peg it out like that. So the peg will obviously go in there, and that'll just tension the tent even more. So then you want to get the inner, the yellow bit. Obviously the front net goes at the front, so obviously that's the head zipper to get in. And you want to put the corner to corner in the inside corners. So obviously when you're in the tent it's a bit dark like, but you've got these little clips, you can see them. Now they literally clip on. There'll be tiny little circle ring, like plastic rings. You clip this on the little ring. Like that. So you do the same with that side, and the same with the middle and the front. It's got these little clips on. Well, there's like these little buckles, and it's got the little black plastic rings all the way along. So every time there's one of these little buckle things, they go in the black ring, so it makes the inner leg stand up. Right, so that's the inner put up attached to the front and all, with them little toggle clip things down the side. And then obviously that's the tent all done. And then obviously you take it down, just literally do everything in reverse. Yeah, but when you take the poles out, remember to take them little clips off, the one on the side. Because I forgot about that a few times, you just pop them off and then take the poles out like usual. And now the bag, it's like massive. So what I started doing when I was using the tent was literally get it as small as you can, roll it up as tight as possible, shove it in the bottom of the bag, and you can compress the bag down, but leave the poles out of the bag, so then obviously you've got more room in your bag, like your backpack, to put the tent if you don't want to put it like on the outside of your backpack. That's literally how much you can compress it down by. And then the little the clips at the top, you can like roll them over, and that's what will compress the bag down. That big.